Going on, world? It's your boy Kuya P, NRW, here with my man Glenn Lawrence, the cat that levels me up. How are you, sir?
What's going on, man? I'm doing well. I'm trying to get my hair together, though.
No worries. Another week, another show with our picks. You know, we tell the world how we feeling, what we want y'all to check out. You know, all of that. I've seen quite a bit of these projects this week. You ready to get into it, man?
I would love to get into it. Let's do it.
All right, and then we'll close out. You know, usually we start off with what we're watching. We'll close that out. We'll leave out with that. Let's just get these picks out the way. Let's get the business done. Then we'll get to pleasure. All right. All right. My first pick out the gate, brother, is a brand new series based on the graphic novel series by Gene Lung Yang, coming to Disney Plus this week. Is American-born Chinese. You ready to check this out, brother?
Yes, I am. Let's do it.
You know, people love this. It's good for you.
Right, but this one looks like it's giving me the thumbs up.
So, do you have a lab partner yet?
Is there a Jim Wang here?
Wang.
This is Wayne Chung.
Wei Chen.
He's a new student and he's Chinese, like you. He's gonna tag along to all of your classes.
I found seats for us! Come on!
Except in math. He's way ahead of you in math.
I just want to be a regular guy who does regular stuff.
You made a new friend.
Just thought this year was going to be different.
What?
I may be able to help.
What's going on?
I'm not from this world. I need your help with my quest to stop the uprising.
Uprising, bro.
The gate between Earth and heaven is opening. Okay.
You must stop it or everyone will perish. The fate of your world hangs in the balance.
I don't really see how I fit into this whole thing.
You're my guide.
Can we come up with something a little bit cooler than guide?
Servant?
Yeah, no, you're right. Guide's better.
It will be difficult and dangerous.
Be the hero.
What if I'm not, though?
Fate is not decided up there, but down here.
So freaking unbelievable.
Everything is more connected than you think.
All right, there you go.
I like the end where the mouse like swivels up into the screen. Was that my mouse?
What do you think about that one?
Ah, man, that was great. I really liked what they were doing there. You know, that kind of teenage angst thing always gets me going back to high school. You know, my I don't know, my formative years. Every time I see something like that, it really is enjoyable. You know what I mean? So I think this will be really fun. Plus, it's got that, you know, old school kung fu feel to it. I feel like the martial arts are going to be on point. It's got an amazing cast to go along with it. And the director of Shang-Chi, I really enjoyed that film. And it's great to see that brother's career, you know, continue to reach new heights. So I'm very excited for this. I really want to check it out. Oh man, just being stuck with the foreign exchange, you know, partner that, you know, is embarrassing you through high school, man. I'm here for it. I don't know. What about you, man? Are you excited? I know I think we talked about it before. You said you were excited. How are you feeling about it?
Well, I'm excited, and I've already seen it all. I've seen it all.
Wow.
So
Okay.
stay tuned to the channel, myself as well as Heather, who unfortunately couldn't join us this week. We got the advanced look, watched all the episodes. So we'll be dropping our review on the channel. Can't highly recommend the original source material enough. Gene Lung Yang's American-born Chinese, that this was, you know, of the same name. Amazing graphic novel, award-winning comic book graphic novel series. They have taken liberties from the graphic novel to this, but the heart and soul is there. I think everybody can relate with a Teen Wolf style story of a young person who and supernatural stuff, dealing with high school problems, but also dealing with supernatural outside of it. As you were saying, Glenn, it has all that. If you love shows like that, it has this. But as a proud Asian American, I can't, say it enough. While this makes me so proud, and I love how they mix the the ethnicity elements of it. It's still a relatable story that I think, which is what made Everything Everywhere All at Once so enjoyable. I think a lot of people were like, oh man, this is amazing. And it was. But what I loved about it at its core, it was still teaching Asian elements in there, and it brought that to the world. I think this is going to do much the same thing. And it features everybody from that cast too, which is lovely. It's so good. I would say, you were talking about the stunt scenes. I would say this rivals all of the Marvel films, everything you've seen. They got those people involved with this because the people that they put behind it, as you said, Justin Daniel Cretton, who is the director of Shang-Chi, everybody from, they wanted this to be a further launching pad from what built from Everything Everywhere at All at Once, and all these films that feature a lot of great Asian representation. So they put their hard work in it. So like I will tell you, bro, every episode rivals big budget feature films. The look, the feel, everything. They're killing it. Highly recommend. I think the only reason why we won't get any more seasons of this with Disney Plus is it may cost too much, because they eventually got to get paid, and these people are killing it. We are getting a big budget film feel, everything out of a television show on Disney Plus. Highly recommend, brother. Yeah, man. And so stay tuned for our reviews on the channel with that. It's going to be amazing. But there you go. That's the first pick out the gate. Glenn, you ready for my next pick? This one's going to take you back a little bit. Okay, take me back, bro. Back? I'm ready to go back. Let's go back. All right, man. We have from my man, Sei Chun, another amazing Asian creator out there, out in Hollywood. We have his film, series that's coming to Max, HBO Max, Gremlins, Secrets of the Mogwai.
Magic is all around us, but you'll never see it if you don't go out and look.
Hey, Sean, represent.
Mogwai are the rarest mystical creatures. No mortal has seen one for centuries.
Do you have a first name? Gizmo? Gizmo? Hi, Gizmo. I'm Sam.
This species is wildly dangerous. Never get them wet. No bright light. And never feed them after midnight. Our only concern should be the Mogwai falling into the wrong hands.
Who's that?
The wrong hands. Where is the right Mogwai?
These creatures may prove useful in my endeavors. First, Shanghai. Then, the world.
If we don't save Gizmo, who will? Come get us!
Oh, she had an axe. Okay.
We need to return Gizmo to his home to save humanity.
You'll never catch Sam. We are dealing with creatures who want chaos. I simply need to channel their destructive energy.
We're the only ones who know how to do this. If we don't end it here, the world becomes a ghost city.
How many monsters did you slay today, huh?
Same as always. 0.
There you go. Glenn Lawrence, Gremlins. We get an animated series, taking it back to the beginnings before the films, that we saw with Secrets of the Mogwai. What do you think, bro?
One of my favorite franchises all time. This looks fun. I actually watched an episode or two with the little one, and it was great. I really enjoyed it. I liked what they were doing. I love that they have the throwbacks, the music from the original, the little score piece, like that. That is great. Bringing us back. They had the little flasher in there. So the whole thing is super solid. I really, really have been looking forward to this. I've been following on Twitter, all the announcements of when it's coming out and a lot of the creators talking about it. And I got to say, I had fun with it. I only saw the first episode. But I've been having some fun with this. I think it's going to be a good one. I really enjoyed it, and the kid was glued to it. So that's always that. Yeah, his attention span was all into it. So I think he's into it too, man. So it really took me back, really nostalgic. It's dope. I think you're knocking it out of the park right now with these picks, bro. What about you, man? What's your feelings?
My feeling is I wish I would have reached out to my boy Sei Chun, who's the showrunner, along with Steven Spielberg, so I could watch it early. I haven't actually seen an episode. I knew it was dropping this week, but just been so busy. All this week I've been going to premieres, and press screenings. So haven't seen an episode yet, but yeah, Sei Chun, showrunner, good friend of mine. Talked to him about this last year at San Diego Comic-Con. You see the Asian excellence representing throughout the cast, just everybody. Man, it's a good time to be an Asian this week, man. We killing it this week. I love it. I can't wait to watch it. But yeah, definitely had to make it one of my picks this week because Gremlins takes me back, like you, one of the, it's classic. And just excited to see it. And I love to hear that you were saying that the little one it grabbed his attention. So
yeah,
it's amazing to hear that, man.
Yeah, it looks great, man. Yeah, it definitely is nostalgic. It's a throwback. I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna dig it.
Can't wait. So there you go. Now to crown it off with my top pick for the week. You ready to check this one out, bro?
I don't know. What is it?
This one might be a little hesitant because sometimes these action animation classics turned into live action films have not gone so well. But let's see what you think about The Little Mermaid.
Ooh.
All hands on deck!
All hands on deck!
A man was drowning. I had to save him.
This obsession with humans has to stop.
I just want to know more about them. Ariel, don't!
Poor child. I can help you. You can't live in that world unless you become a human yourself.
Is that even possible?
That's what I live for.
Something about you seems different. I can't quite figure it out.
She got legs, you idiot.
I don't know where, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
That doesn't make us enemies.
All right, Glenn Lawrence, The Little Mermaid.
Oh man, that was great. I thought we were gonna hear it. I thought we were gonna hear somewhere under. I forgot the words, but you know how it is.
What do you think about The Little Mermaid, man? Were you a fan of the OG classic? They've been adapting them into these live actions. Some have been hits, some have been misses. How you feel about this?
I am apprehensive because the live action ones have been, like you said, there have been some hits, there have been some misses, and I really want this one to go well. I really enjoyed The Little Mermaid, from back in the day. tend to think that story is kind of a hard one to adapt. You know what I mean? Like from the cartoon, but I could be wrong. You know what I mean? This trailer makes it look like it's going to be pretty solid. Watching Halle Bailey. I think I just get a little tripped up on her beauty. So it's hard to say, but nah, she looks like she's handling it, man. She's Ariel, Javier Bardem, right? That's how you say. He looks like he looked as the king, and then of course Melissa McCarthy as the big baddie of the film. I'm excited. I want to see what's going on. I'm interested. I'm very interested, although I am apprehensive because I wasn't feeling the Lion King like that, man. I wasn't feeling the Lion King.
I don't think too many people were feeling
it was there's just something about it was a little stilted, but I'm hoping that this one will be more like, I think Beauty and the Beast was good. And what was the other one? There was another one that we kind of
enjoyed. Cinderella.
Cinderella was solid.
Cinderella was good. Beauty and the Beast was okay.
Yeah. And then
again, they've been hit and misses,
They've been hit and misses. So we'll see. I think if anything, I think Melissa McCarthy will probably save it. She's a great actress. She brings a lot of funny elements, and I think she'll really kind of step into this role and really do her thing. So I think she'll pull it all together. But I know that you have already checked it out. So give me a little insight. Earlier,
I've been screening a lot of films for films dropping this week and films dropping in the coming weeks. One of the films that I have screened this week was The Little Mermaid. So stay tuned to the NRW for my full review. Like we said, some of these been hits and misses. For me personally, I thought this was a hit, man. I thought they did a great job. I think Halle Bailey, with all the fuss and a lot of people are talking a lot of S online, she proves herself to be a bona fide star. She can act, she can emote. She is absolutely delightful as our Ariel. She kills it. Melissa McCarthy kills it. It's Melissa McCarthy. She's wonderful. Although again, nothing to take away from Melissa McCarthy's performance in this. When I was doing my research and this lead up into this, I know Lizzo was up for this and actually auditioned. Melissa McCarthy won it out, but when Melissa heard that Lizzo was up for this, she was like, "How did I get this? Lizzo should have got it." So I would love to see what Lizzo could have done with this as well. But again, Melissa's amazing. But yeah, what would Lizzo do in this too? But either way, Melissa's amazing. Javier Bardem, everybody plays their part. Daveed Diggs is our Sebastian. Jacob Tremblay as Flounder. Everything's cool. They give you what we love from the animation. I think the problem that we all have with this animation to live action transitions is there's something special in that we can get and emote from the animation that's difficult to translate when they make it live action and still try to keep that realism there.
Yeah.
Unless you go outright cartoony with it, you're not going to get that same emotions. And that's what I think is what we're missing as old school fans of the animation, seeing it in this live action. It's not going to be that. And so I think we need to, as viewers, separate ourselves from that. And so I'm excited for this, actually, to be honest, for people and kids that haven't seen the OG live Little Mermaid like we have. This is what they're going to grow up with, and they're going to be like, "Oh, wow." And then they can go back to that one as well. I think this is a perfect entry all on its own, and it's only going to make people check out other stuff. And that's what we should also think as well, man. The classics that we love will always be there. This is just adding to the pantheon. It doesn't take away anything from that. And I just want to put that out because there's a lot of haters out there. Stop hating. Just congratulate and keep it moving. There's something for everybody.
With that being said, does this one leave the door open for a sequel where Lizzo might be like the sister villain coming in? Is that a possibility?
I like that you said that because I don't want to spoil the ending, but we all know, well, you and I, because we watched the OG one.
Yeah.
I would love for that to be, because it could continue, because there were Little Mermaid 2s and 3s. Dude, I would love to see that. Bring
a whole original thing. If everybody's done well, if it does well, if it shows off at the box office. This
was amazing. This was an amazing film. A lot of heart. Added songs. We had a bunch of new tracks in there. They actually also took away some songs. to also clean up because there's like some stuff that probably doesn't fly anymore now. It was a great film. It was an enjoyable film, but stay tuned to my review. I'll leave something there. Let me leave some
meat on the bones. All right.
So, but yeah, man, what do you think of my picks? American Born Chinese, Gremlins, Secrets of the Mogwai, and The Little Mermaid, man.
I think this right here, it shows why you are the master, bro, because these are great picks. It's a great week of film. You pick great ones out. You have a lot of reason and rationale behind all of it. I liked all of them, so this is solid. This is what double thumbs up, way in the air. I'd show my hands, but they're a little bit ashy. It's solid, bro. This is why you are you. This is why you are the master, the grandmaster.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man. So yeah, there you go. There's the picks. Next week I'm gonna throw it at Glenn. I need to see Glenn, see what he's doing with what we got coming out. So before we get up out of here, so people can help you out, Glenn, with what's going on and talk all the things for the next week of releases, how can they reach out to you, brother?
Check me out at levelupcomedy.com. Glenn Levels Up on Twitter, Glenn Lawrence Comedy on Facebook, as well as IG.
There you go. And for me, it's the legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, IG, Hive, and of course here with Glenn and the whole squad at the NRW and Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. Let me know what you think about American Born Chinese, Gremlins, Secrets of the Mogwai, as well as The Little Mermaid in the comments below, y'all. It's a big weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend, so have fun. Stay
hydrated.
Stay hydrated. And hit us up. Let us know. Peace. All right, bro.